From the very first part of the event, as we set up equipment and we begin to meet individuals, whether they're staff from a facility or grandparents who come in early from the cocktail hour because it might be 95 outside and they need to be in the air conditioning. You begin to build that rapport. You begin to find out what their favorite song was, or maybe what they did their first dance to. You build relationships in the room with regards to what's going to work. You also find out from people that they have an interest in some music that might not fit. It might not fit at all, but maybe there would be an alternative or another song or another artist that might relate to their wishes that you can fit in and touch. That ability, it's called reading the crowd, is so important because sometimes you have requests or songs that on your list that you want to play, and you try one of them and it may not work. And knowing not to play all 3 or 4 minutes of that song to get out of it and get back into something that is working or that will work based on your experience from past wedding receptions and past events that you've done, where somebody said, gosh, if you'll just play a polka, it'll pack the floor. Well, unless you're doing a Polish wedding reception, that's usually not the case. That usually pulls 2 people out on the floor, and sometimes they take a minute and a half to get there, and by the time they get there, they're looking around saying, you know, not everybody's out here like they're supposed to be. So that's your cue to know that it could be a short version of the Beer Barrel Polka, and you move on.